All right, we are almost done with all these matches. I believe we've got maybe 2 left, and this next one is very much been building for a long time. Is very much a tugging of the heartstrings, because as you alluded to, 2-3 years ago, these two were a tag team and became the very first and only at this point father and son tag team champions. But this WrestleMania, Rey Mysterio is going one-on-one with his own son, Dominik Mysterio. After last week's events, on I believe it was Raw, or it was SmackDown.
SmackDown was when he finally knocked him out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, this has been a long time, like you're saying. I mean, basically, to put it into perspective historically, first of all, the Usos, they started their tag team reign, that record-setting reign, by beating the Mysterios for those belts.
Yep.
That was summer 2021, I believe. And even going further back than that, on our very show, I predicted that Rey and Dominik would have a mask match at WrestleMania when they were still like in good graces with each other. So I was a little off by a couple years. I am very much looking forward to this match. I think that Dominik Mysterio has to beat his father. I think that that's going to be a victory, and I think the surprise will be, I think he's going to beat him clean, because his character is already like crappy. You know, he's already kind of like a cheater. And I do think this would be like a big, like, coming out of the shadows match where he'll be able to rest his head on beating his father. I wouldn't be shocked if this is also an unadvertised Rey Mysterio swan song.
Right.
You know, I again alluded to that a couple years ago, but the guy is 56, I think. He's you know, yeah, I think that Dominik beats him clean, and I think Rey retires. I mean, he's going in the Hall of Fame this week, so.
I was going to say, he is going into the Hall of Fame. Most people don't have a steady career once they go into the Hall of Fame, or they don't have a steady, career, and then they go into the Hall of Fame. It's very rare that people, that you have like Edge, I think might be one of the only, I'll use regular, well, and like you kind of,
No, you're right.
that are wrestling on a pseudo frequent basis.
Edge is the only one. I mean, because
like, I'm not counting Trish or Lita right now, because again, they're here for a moment and then they're going to be gone.
Right. Exactly.
And I just think that right now, like, he's one of the only ones, and that's just because he had to retire before his time.
Mm-hmm.
He got placed into the Hall of Fame. I don't want to say prematurely, because he 100% deserved going in the Hall of Fame, but that was also with the mentality that he was never going to wrestle again.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But one of the things that I have thought that, whereas like Charlotte lives, not only say lives off of, but she embraces the Flair name. She has taken the Flair name and made it hers own. She has,
she does now, that's for sure. She used to not.
Right. So I'm wondering, I almost feel that Dominik needs to drop the Mysterio last name. That he's literally known as Dominik. Kind of, I've beaten you. I no longer need you. And in fact, I don't even need your last name.
It's an interesting way to look at it.
That's going to be kind of a promo for tomorrow night, or for the Monday after Raw. Monday Raw after WrestleMania. Wow, a lot of words. That just because it always feels weird seeing Dominik Mysterio fighting against Rey Mysterio. So to have him drop that name, I think that can elevate him just a little bit higher after he does. And I agree with you, after he does win against Rey Mysterio, because again, Rey's taught him everything that he knows, but he's also been under the learning tree of Damian Priest, Finn Balor, and Mommy. So therefore, he's got more knowledge now.
Right.
Trying to be that hardened criminal that he is, he needs to have this win to really elevate him as a credible wrestler, performer moving forward. So
Yeah,
I agree with you. So what do you think? Do you think Dominik is going to beat his father, or do you think Rey Mysterio is going to take Dominik over his knee and give him a whooping 1, 2, 3? Leave those comments down below and give us your thoughts to see what's going to happen.